just gonna really get into character and just pretend that I'm one of the ASMR girlies and just roll with it. And if I post it, I post it, and if I don't, I had fun making it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I don't know how good the audio is gonna turn out because I'm pretty sure my microphone is really, really crappy. Pardon my language. But I did a test recording and I could hear, so it's not a complete, zero. Also, I hope that you don't mind my air conditioner in the background. There's currently a heat wave in New York City right now, and if I turn my AC off, I will literally die. So it's gonna stay on. I have it on the lowest setting it can go, and it's still super loud, but whatever. Okay, so for this video, I thought that I would do some of my current favorites. Just things that I've been using a lot lately. That sort of thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna show those off and talk about them, and I'm gonna have to back away from the mic in order to do that, but I'll do my best to keep leaning in and showing you guys everything. So speaking of the heat wave, this is my paper fan. I love this thing. I take the subway, and it's really freaking warm down there. So I always pull out my fan and basically just use it to dry all of the sweat off of my face. The humidity here is no joke. I also use this at work because our air conditioner's not very good. So I bought one for the subway and for work, for both of those reasons actually. And then my assistant manager also got one because I got one. So now there's a couple that we have around the store. Let me fan you. You must be so warm in this weather with me. I thought those sounds were nice. I always do that at work with my nails. I just run them on my fan because it's nice. My nails are my second favorite all I do all day long is drive my coworkers crazy by tapping on stuff. But it's just so nice. I play the guitar, so I very rarely have acrylic nails on. But I was visiting my family a couple weeks ago, and I decided that for my vacation I wanted to get my nails done because I wasn't gonna be playing guitar anyways, and I just wanted to shake things up. So my mom and I went together and we got our nails done. And I love them. I think I'm gonna keep the acrylics for a little bit and get a second set when these grow out. I don't really know how to. You'll be hearing more of my nails in the video, so that's all for now. Speaking of my mom, she also bought me this next item, which, oh, you can see it better than I thought. She got me this little Coach card holder. It is so cute. It's white leather with some little drawings of strawberries. And it's, of course, got the Coach, what would you call that thing? Like the emblem? I don't know. And then on the back, my ID's in there. I'm not going to show you that, obviously, but there's a spot for it, and there's also a spot at the top. There's a zipper to put cash or cards inside, or whatever you want. The zipper's kind of quiet. But I'm obsessed with this. It's so adorable, and I recently got a little red purse. And so these just go so cute together. Very nice. I might have to make this short because I don't have a very good setup and my legs are starting to hurt from sitting crisscross applesauce on my bed and leaning forward. Okay, next. Next is my amlactin. My amlactin. If you're not familiar, this is a lotion for KP, or how do you say it? Keratosis pilaris. It's these little red bumps that you get on your arm, which actually come from an excess of keratin built up in your hair follicles. And it's not like, there's not like anything you can really do, or like anything that causes helps. You can't like cure it from the research that I've done, but these do help to kind of like smooth out the redness, so you don't like notice it as much. And it's 15% lactic acid, which I don't exactly know what the lactic acid does. Maybe it breaks down some of the keratin that's in there. I don't know, but it's supposed to help, and I feel like it does a little bit. At least like smooths down the irritation. So I say give it a try if you have KB as well and you want to, I don't know, get rid of it. Not that like anyone notices, but I don't know. Continuing on with skincare. This is my current body lotion. It's a body butter. It's very thick, but it feels thick like the formula. But it actually goes on like pretty smooth like a lotion. And you can't really see the name because it's white on white, but oh wait. Soroa. It's on the top. I don't know, I found this at TJ Maxx. And I like it. I would do some like lid opening sounds. I like those, but I don't. This one's really hard to open. Maybe next time. This really came in handy because I went to the beach on Thursday, the past Thursday from when I made this, and I got a sunburn on my back. And I was really annoyed because I even remembered to reapply after I went swimming. And I still got sunburned. But this has been helping, so. One last beauty product. You guys, we have been sleeping on Olay. She is that girl. She did it first, and she did it best. This makes my skin feel so smooth and soft, and it is so hydrating. And the jury is still out on whether I've noticed it, clogging my pores. But it hasn't given me any breakouts, which is really crazy. My skin is very sensitive. And this doesn't irritate it. And it's, like I said, it's really hydrating, so I say give it a try. It's the Olay Beauty Fluid Lotion. I don't really like that they used the word fluid because it's a very odd word. is too bad and the gap is too small for it to make good. Good gap noises. Well, I don't know. You can kind of hear them. The last thing I have to show you is my book. I've not been in the mood to read, so I haven't really been reading, but this is my favorite book ever. It's Circe by Madeline Miller, who also wrote Song of Achilles. I feel like both those books are really popular, like you most likely know what this is. But it's so good. I had a copy and then I gave it to somebody who never gave it back to me. But for my birthday 2 months ago, my roommate bought me a new copy. So I'm reading it again for the, I think, 4th time. I really, really like it. If you couldn't already tell. I think if you are a young woman or maybe somebody who identifies with growing up as a woman, I think that you would really like to read this. Also, if you are someone who maybe feels outcasted or I don't know, like different, or kind of like if you, let me put it this way, if you are somebody who is recently doing a lot of realizing in their life, like you are looking back on your past and reflecting and kind of analyzing what your life was like. If that sounds like you, you should read this book, because that's kind of what it's all about. It's very, very interesting. I think it's very perfect for young women, or again, young people who identify with womanhood in some way. I think it's like the perfect book for that. I totally lost my train of thought there. I don't know if I made any sense. Okay, that's all for today, but I hope that this entertained you for a few minutes, and yeah, I would love feedback fun as well. But it's also, I know it's like what everyone's doing right now, so it feels a little corny. But whatever, everything's supposed to be fun anyway, so. Well, if you're watching this at night, good night. And if you're watching this during